Everyone, I'm Ezekiel Matim. Now let's talk about the factors affecting adolescent development. My topic is all about the definitions of physical development, cognitive development, language development, social development, emotional development, and moral development. So, physical development is the biological changes in the body leading to growth and maturation. It is including the growth of birth, puberty, and the natural changes of the core body. It's the definition of physical development. So cognitive development, the growth and refinement of intellectual abilities, including thinking, reasoning, problem solving, and memory. It also encompasses the metacognition and independent thought. Language development, acquisition of communication skills, including receptive language, understanding, and expressive language, is speaking and writing. So, next, social development, the growth of social skills, relationships, and understanding of social norms and values, peer relationships, family dynamics, and cultural influences significantly impact this domain. The emotional development, the growth of emotional understanding, expression, and regulation. It involves learning to manage emotions and cope with challenges. Moral development, the growth of moral reasoning, values, and ethical behavior. Adolescents grapple with ethical dilemmas and develop their own moral compass. So that's the definitions of social development, moral development, emotional development, language development, cognitive development, and physical development.
A blessed day. My name is Crystal A. Salvador, and I am the next reporter. My report is all about the description factors affecting the adolescent, the high school learner. Adolescence is a period of significant growth and change. High school learners experience development across multiple areas that influence their learning, behavior, and overall well-being. The following sections describe the major developmental factors affecting high school students. Letter A. Physical development. Adolescents undergo rapid growth, hormonal changes, and continued brain development. They experience growth spurts, development secondary sexual characteristics, and improve motor skills. Ongoing brain changes affecting their thinking and emotions. Letter B. Cognitive development. High school students can think abstractly, analyze critically, and solve complex problems. Their reasoning becomes more advanced and they can think hypothetically. Motivation and access to resources influence how well they develop cognitively. Letter C. Language development. Students refine communication skills, expand vocabulary, and improve writing. They learn to use language effectively in different situations and understand more complex and nuanced expressions. Letter D. Social development. Peer relationships are important, but students also seek independence and form their identity. They learn to handle complex social situations, form closer relationships, and find a sense of belonging. family, culture, and social media strongly influence them. So also we have the letter E, emotional development. High school students experience strong emotions and continue shaping their identity. They deal with self-esteem, body image, and social pressures. They learn emotional regulation and coping strategies, but may also face mental health challenges like anxiety or depression. So, and also we have the last is letter F, moral development. And here, so adolescents strengthen their values and ethics. They face more complex, more issues, and begin forming their own principles. Role models, peers, and community activities influence this development. And that's all for my report. Thank you.
So, good day everyone, it's me again, Jova Silderos Reyes, reporter 2 from Group 2. And I'm here to report about teenager, adolescent, and how they change during puberty and emotional growth. It's divided into two main parts. The first explain physical changes teens go through, and the second give tips for parent or caring adult. On supporting a teenage emotional development, the text is from a source called the Office of Populations Affairs with bullet points for easy reading. It's like a guidebook to help understand and support kids age 10 to 19 as they grow up. So, for part 1, physical changes, B.1. In simple terms, this section lists body changes during puberty. The hormones kick in and teens transformation for kids and adults. Here's the key points include growth spurt, rapid height and weight gain like shooting up several inches in a year. Puberty sign, things like breast development in girls, voice deepening in boys, or body hair starting. Hormonal changes, mood swing or acne from shifting hormones. Brain development, the brain mature affecting decision making and emotion. These changes happen because the body is preparing for adulthood, usually starting around age 8 to 13 for girls and 9 to 14 for boys. So here is part 2, supporting emotional development. B.2. This part is divided advice for adult on helping teens handle feeling during these thought changes. It emphasizes creating a safe space and building skill. Gain here the key tips. Safe environment. Make home a place where teens feel secure to talk without judgment. Open communication. Listening actively and encourage sharing worries. Label emotions. Help teens name feelings like frustrated or excited to understand them better. Chopping skill. Teach ways to teenage stress like deep breath or exercise. Build self-esteem. Price effort and strengthen the boost confidence. Seek help and needed. If emotion overwhelm, talk to a counselor. So, the goal is to guide teens through emotional ups and downs so they develop healthy habits. So, I have here a real life example. Imagine a 3 years old child named Mia who suddenly taller than her friends and dealing with an acne and mood swing physical changes from section B.1. She feels embarrassed and snap at her mom often. Her mom following section B.2 create a no judgment zone at dinner to chat openly. They labeled Mia feelings it sound like you're frustrated about school and practices chopping by journaling. Over time, Mia gained a confident sophomore and even joined a sport team to build self-esteem. This support helped navigate puberty without feeling alone, turning a challenges past a page into a growth opportunity. That's all for today, guys, and thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Annabea Picumigut and I am the fourth reporter of Studyhub 2. And today we're diving into deep, crucial role adults play in shaping the lives of young people. We're not just talking about basic guidance, we're discussing how parents, guardians, teachers, and other influential adults can actively foster ethical development and responsible decision making in the younger generation. This discussion aims to explore practical strategies and insights that help adults make a lasting positive impact. Now we're talking about the guiding principles from the Office of Population Affairs, or we call OPA. The Office of Population Affairs provides a topic for how adults can effectively support young people. Let's break down each key element. First, the model ethical behavior. This goes beyond simply telling young people what is right and wrong. It involves consistently demonstrating integrity, honesty, and respect in all actions and interactions. Young people are keen observers, and they learn for far more from what adults do than what they say. For example, if an adult admits to a mistake and takes responsibility, it teaches a powerful lesson about accountability. Next is engage in discussions about moral issues. Create opportunities for open thought conversation about ethical dilemmas. This means exploring complex issues such as fairness, justice, and empathy in a way that encourages critical thinking instead of dictating answers. Adults should ask, providing questions that help young people consider different perspectives and develop their own moral compass. Next is provide opportunities for community involvement. Active participation in community service and volunteer activities can instill a sense of social responsibility and civic engagement. By contributing to the well-being of their communities, young people learn the importance of empathy, compassion, and collective action. This could involve volunteering at the local food bank, participating in environmental cleanup efforts, or mentoring younger children. Next one is develop empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Adults can foster empathy by encouraging young people to consider the perspectives of individuals from diverse backgrounds and experiences. This can be achieved through literature, films, and real-life interactions that expose them to different cultures, challenges, and viewpoints. Lastly, we have set clear expectation and boundaries. Establishing clear expectation and boundaries is essential for providing young people with a sense of security and structure. This involves communicating rules and guidelines in a consistent and transparent manner. As well as explaining the reason behind them, it is also important to ensure that consequences for violating boundaries are fair, proportionate, and consistently enforced. Now we have the impact on young people in the school environment. Now let's examine how these principles and other factors influence young people's experiences and outcomes in the school settings. First is the race-related trauma. Exposure to racism and discrimination can have profound and lasting effects on young people's mental and emotional well-being. Experiencing or witnessing race-related trauma can lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, depression, and alienation, which can significantly impair academic performances and social adjustment. Schools must create safe and inclusive environment that address and mitigate the impact of racism. Second is the support relationships. Positive and supportive relationships with teachers, counselors, and other school staff can have the transformative effect on students' motivation, engagement, and academic success. When students feel valued, respected, and understood, they are more likely to invest in their education and strive to reach their full potential. Supportive relationships also provide a buffer against stress and adversity, providing resilience and well-being. Third, we have diet. Nutrition plays a critical role in cognitive function, mood regulation, and overall health. A balanced and nutritious diet provides the fuel that young people need to concentrate, learn, and thrive. Conversely, a diet lacking in essential nutrients can lead to fatigue, irritability, and difficulty focusing, which can negatively impact academic performance. Schools can provide healthy eating habits by offering nutritious meals and snacks, providing nutrition education, and creating a supportive food environment. Next, we have sex education. Comprehensive sex education is essential for empowering young people to make informed decisions about their sexual health and relationships. This goes beyond simply providing information about contraception and sexually transmitted infection. It also includes discussion about consent, healthy relationships, gender identity, and sexual orientation. Effective sex education promotes responsible behavior, reduces the risk of unintended pregnancies and STIs, and foster a culture of respect and equality. Lastly, or the fifth factors, we have the culturally responsive teaching. Recognizing and valuing the diverse cultural backgrounds of students is essential for creating equitable and inclusive learning environments. Culturally responsive teaching involves incorporating students' cultural knowledge, experiences, and perspectives into the curriculum and instructional practices. This approach not only enhances students' engagement and motivation, but also promotes a sense of belonging and cultural pride. In conclusion, adults have a profound responsibility to guide and support young people as they navigate the complexities of adolescence and young adulthood. By modeling ethical behavior, engaging in meaningful conversations, providing opportunities for community involvement, fostering empathy, and settling clear expectations, adults can empower young people to become responsible, compassionate, and successful individuals. Furthermore, schools play a critical role in supporting students' emotional well-being, promote healthy habits, and providing comprehensive education that prepares them for the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. That's all. Thank you.
Morning, Coach. So my name is Giomar Aldos Reyes, and today I will be going to discuss you about supporting an adolescent's development. So adolescence is often described as a complicated stage of human growth where physical changes, emotional turbulence, and identity formation take place all at once. As I reflect on this period, I realized that the choice made during adolescence greatly influence the kind of adult a person will become. For this reason, supporting teenagers with proper guidance, patience, and understanding is not only important, it is necessarily. One strategy that seems essential in adolescence development is promoting healthy communication. Many teenagers struggle with expressing their thoughts and emotions, which can lead misunderstanding or risky decisions. When adults listen without judgment, adolescents feel safe to share their concerns. This kind of environment can prevent emotional distress and help them build confidence in expressing their ideas. I believe that communication must be a two-way process where adults become allies rather than strict authorities. Another important strategy is teaching adolescents the value of responsibility and decision making. Instead of simply instructing young people on what to do, it is better to involve them in making choices, whether at home or in school. For example, allowing them to set goals, manage time, or choose extracurricular activities enables them to learn from their success and mistakes. This approach does not remove guidance, rather it encourages independence while providing support. Physical well-being should be prioritized during adolescence. Teens are prone to unhealthy habits caused by stress, peer pressure, and poor body image. Encouraging exercise, proper nutrition, and enhanced becomes more meaningful when adult models these habits themselves. If adolescents see supportive environment that values health, they become more motivated to adopt practices too. Lastly, supporting social skills and values is just as crucial. Adolescents need opportunities to engage in teamwork, leadership, and community involvement. This experience teach empathy, respect, and responsibility, qualities that prepare them to become responsible citizens when they are surrounded by positive role models. They learn not only how to succeed individual but how to contribute to society. So that's all for today. So I hope you understand what I discussed with Coach. So thank you. God bless.